A man was video recording from his apartment window when he noticed a strange flickering light in the sky.
It's like you
just came up out of the water.
Bro, what in the world is that?
It just came up out of the water. It's just hovering there, bro.
That is so crazy. Bro, they're here. Here, man.
Yeah, can you hear it?
Yep.
What the hell is that sound?
Initially thinking it was just a plane or a distant helicopter, he continued filming, but what he captured next left him in shock.
I know, you laughed.
It won't let me hold my camera still.
You know what I just found out? So
It's just hovering over the water.
she got caught.
What the is that, man? What is that, eh? They're here!
Was it a drone or something mysterious? In 2024, an unidentified flying object was spotted over Curitiba, Brazil, moving strangely, leaving witnesses confused by its unusual behavior in the night sky. The footage quickly went viral, sparking debates about whether it was an actual unidentified flying object, activity, or if there was another explanation behind the mysterious lights in the sky. A man decided to film during a quiet afternoon when something unusual in the sky unexpectedly caught his attention.
I think we're looking at a UFO. Kind of crazy looking one.
He initially dismissed it as a plane, but as he zoomed in for a better view, he couldn't help but wonder what it actually was.
If I could get a better... Okay. Trying to stabilize it.
Was it a top-secret military experiment, or had he just captured something far beyond our world? On November 24th, 2021, at 39,000 feet over the South China Sea near Hong Kong, a breathtaking sunset unfolded among the clouds.
I don't know what that is.
That is some weird shit.
2735, Ho Chi Minh 120.
What seemed like a peaceful sky suddenly changed, and something strange appeared, leaving everyone wondering what was happening above.
Decimal 7, good day. Ho Chi Minh 120.7, good day, Ryanair 2735.
The footage left viewers stunned. Is there something more lurking above us? On February 5th, 2025, in Mobile, Alabama, a witness captured an unexpected sight that would leave everyone questioning what they had just seen.
They're low. 3 of them.
Four drone-like objects shaped like a T flew low overhead, trailed by about 4 military helicopters. What were these objects, and why were they being tracked? The beginning of this video shows a pilot recording himself operating the plane, trying to keep all the passengers safe. Now you may be wondering what he's trying to keep the passengers safe from. Keep watching for you to find out. Is it a classified aircraft or something beyond our imagination? A man was driving along a quiet road when he decided to film the view. He pointed his camera toward the mountains, and something unusual lurking above them caught his attention. object suddenly moved in a way that made no sense, sending chills down his spine. He watched closely, trying to understand what he was seeing. A group of friends was hanging out at night when they saw a strange object in the sky. It moved in a way that scared them.
Yo, that's a UFO for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yo, it's like that thing they showed on. Oh, whoa. What is that?
At first, they thought it was just stars above, but then it moved fast in an impossible way, leaving them in shock. Was it a secret experiment that could harm humans? These friends were enjoying a peaceful evening when they noticed something in the sky.
Sì, sto registrando. Oddio. Che cavolo è? Oddio, è una cosa incredibile.
They tried to wipe the lens, but as they zoomed in, the object did something that fascinated them.
Guarda. Oddio, assurdo, eh.
Was this a classified government experiment? The family was driving down the road. Suddenly, a blinding light flashed across the sky, making them scream in shock.
Oh my God, look up in the sky!
Whoa.
I don't see it. I'm on the front porch. Okay, look toward
Oh my God, that is strange.
Look, east. Look east.
As they struggled to process, the car zigzagged at impossible speeds before merging back into one lane. It swerved slightly as excitement took over.
Well, I don't see it.
What the hell is it?
I'm in the middle of my front
Oh my
porch.
gosh, dude.
Look east, Mom.
I got such a good picture of it.
East is towards Hemet. Oh, look west.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Could this be a natural phenomenon never seen before? A man grabbed his phone to film, cursing in shock at what he saw in the sky.
My accent, like I'm stopping moving. What the is that? It's no reflection, there's a reflection on the right. What the Like what the is that?
The object hovered for a moment and suddenly moved in an unnatural way, sending him into fear.
Dude, what the There's no boat this way. There's no ocean. What the is that? What the is that? I'm not checking.
Was this an advanced drone, or was he witnessing something unexplainable? A man was amazed to witness a machine soaring through the air.
What? I'm zooming in to max. Look, it's great. I always wanted to see a UFO, man. That's awesome. It's not glitching, so it could be a drone. What the hell, dude?
The unidentified aircraft remained incredibly steady in the sky, creating an eerie vibe while he watched and monitored it closely, trying to make sense of it. Was this something beyond human? On February 17th, 2025, in Thunder Bay, Ontario, a local man stepped outside for fresh air when an unusual glow in the sky caught his eye. At first, he assumed it was a plane, but the object suddenly accelerated, making sharp, impossible turns. Did he witness something beyond human technology? A family drove down a quiet road when they noticed a mysterious light in the sky and decided to follow it.
It
picture? It looks like a UFO, right? That's a UFO.
Christian.
Just staying right there. Look, it's just above there.
Are you
At first, the light glided smoothly, almost hypnotically, but then, without warning, it shot forward, leaving them utterly fascinated.
Huh? That's a UFO. You can just see it.
well, hide, you know?
Bro, you can just...
Was it just an illusion? At South Downs National Park in southern England, a woman stood under the open sky, calling out to something unseen. Everyone watches the strange orb floating in the sky. The recording continues, capturing the unidentified flying object as seen in this chilling yet striking clip. Is this an extraordinary coincidence or just a device? A family was relaxing at home when a sudden glow from above caught their attention. They rushed outside, their eyes drawn upward in awe.
Mom, turn around. Look, this is that colored thing.
Yeah.
Holy. What is that? What are you? No, Hiram, look. It just totally changed.
The object seemed to be observing them. Then it did something that shocked them.
Shapes on here. And I'm not moving. Okay, guys, if you watched from the beginning of this, you saw... Look! What is that? What are you? What are you?
What could it be? A man was reviewing the security camera footage on his monitor when something unusual caught his eye. The object was moving at an impossible speed. What could it possibly be? A family enjoyed a peaceful picnic beside a river in Cornwall, United Kingdom, when strange lights appeared above the mountains in the distance. It almost leapt across the sky, shifting positions in ways no aircraft should. The family watched in amazement, capturing every moment on film. Was it just an illusion or something unexplainable? A passenger gazed out the window mid-flight when an unidentified flying object near the aircraft caught their eye. It seemed like another plane, but it moved in an unusual way. The object lingered for a moment before shooting off, shifting direction instantly. A man walked barefoot in the dark, his hands shaking as strange sounds echoed around him. As he looked at the dark sky, he saw something strange.
Holy shit! I'm barefooted. Look! I'm barefooted. I just ran out the house. What the f is that? Look how big it is. That's my neighbor's house. It's bigger than her house. Where are the red and green lights?
The object moved unpredictably, too fast, too precise. Was it just a drone, or could it be something more mysterious?
Since it's FAA, this is just... Guys, I'm barefooted. I'm scared. I want to... Guys. Fuck, I want to go down there. You know what? Guys. I'm so scared right now. I don't know if I can do it. I can't. I don't have any shoes on.
Its movements raised serious questions, leaving him frozen in shock. On January 23rd, 2025, over Chicago, Illinois, a strange object appeared in the sky, mimicking the path of a nearby airplane.
It's like getting wider.
Now it's one. Do you see that? Oh, entry.
It's like it's trying to...
It moved too smoothly, shifting angles in a way no plane should. Its lights would keep you wondering what it really was.
Look at that.
Hang on, I'm seeing it right here. I'll look at that later, she looks.
It's just one.
It's like it's trying to emulate like airplanes that we will notice.
Was this an advanced drone, or something that was from outside of this world? In New Jersey, a substantial unidentified object appeared near a house, making everyone inside uneasy.
Is it turning around? Where's it going? That's so creepy. They're so big. Can't see it now. Behind the tree.
The massive craft moved slowly, its strange lights flickering. It looked as if it was watching everyone from above. Was it just a drone or something much more mysterious? A girl stood inside her glass hotel room, gazing at the city skyline, and suddenly started cursing in shock.
What the That is not a goddamn airplane. Why the is so close? What the actual is that? What the God damn it. I'm shaking right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm shaking.
A huge machine-like object floated silently between the buildings. It didn't look like any aircraft she was familiar with.
That shit did not look like a airplane, but that was really close to the ground, and I am not near an airport. Alright, the light is off. I don't know what the this is. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm kind of freaking out at the moment. Let me see if I can try to...
Frozen with fear, she watched as the mysterious creature vanished instantly. These friends were having some fun when something in the sky suddenly caught their attention. Their excitement turned to confusion and awe.
It just moved real fast over us. It was over by the mountain earlier. Yeah, I saw it move and it's just like, what the hell is that? And then all of a sudden it flew way over here.
They stared at it, unsure of what they were seeing. They were left wondering if they had just witnessed something beyond explanation. A couple got ready to go out when sudden shouts from their neighbors stopped them.
Don't hear anything and something's moving in erratic ways. It's in the shape of a jelly bean, but the interior was like plasma. It was just going like this, you know.
Chris Frederick has been a teacher for over 2 decades, and he currently works for a metro area school district. He showed us
a strange object hovered silently. The neighbors were shocked as it moved in ways no plane or drone should.
This video from January 25th. He's in his driveway off Northwest 21st in the Gatewood district. He said it all started that night when his wife wanted to go to Brahms, so they walked out to their car. But after a few minutes, neighbors were calling each other.
He started calling neighbors, and before long we were all standing out in the street and
they were all left wondering what it could be. A quiet evening turned into a moment of shock as people looked up and spotted a structure. A massive jelly bean-shaped structure was floating in the sky. It had no wings and no visible engines in the air. Was this an advanced aircraft, or did witnesses see something unexplainable? As people walked their dogs down the road, they noticed something unusual in the sky. Planes flew in the background, but its lights stayed completely still and shined intensely. Unlike any aircraft they had seen before, this one remained static.
There's like little ones flying.
Then all of a sudden, bam! It vanished instantly. No trace, no sound. A strange object, unlike anything ever seen before, sped through the air outside a quiet house.
What is that?
It darted across the sky with incredible speed. It didn't glide like a bird or drift like a balloon. It moved purposefully.
What the hell was that?
Then in a blink, it vanished without a trace. Was this a rare atmospheric phenomenon? Neighbors gathered outside, aiming their cameras at the strange object in the sky. But as they were filming, the lights began to shift, moving in perfect formation. Confusion and excitement spread among them. Then, in an instant, the lights faded one by one until nothing remained. A man walked through his neighborhood at night when a strange buzzing sound filled the air.
What the f***? What?
Looking up, he spotted an unidentified flying object gliding toward him, moving smoothly, yet unnaturally. The strange electric-like hum grew louder. Frozen in shock, he watched as the object hovered briefly before suddenly zipping away. A family was walking their dog on a quiet night when they noticed something in the clouds.
Look at that. Holy shit, what is that? I am. That's not a plane. That is not an airplane.
The bright object seemed hidden, barely visible through the mist, but its size was undeniable. It wasn't a plane, and it didn't move like one.
You see it? That is not a satellite, and that is not an airplane.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Their dog also stopped, staring up as if sensing something strange. A family walked through their quiet village when they suddenly noticed something strange hovering above them. The object was silent, unmoving at first. Then it started shifting slowly, too smooth, too precise for anything they knew. They stopped, watching as it glowed faintly before speeding into the distance. Was it a drone? A woman quickly grabbed her phone as she and others spotted something they never expected gliding through the air.
这拍到一个不知道是什么东西。你来看，这是个什么东西啊？妈，你先别说话，妈，你先别说话。妈妈，你别说，我就不会给他钱呢。妈妈，你别说话了。这是什么东西啊？
They watched in stunned silence as the video ended abruptly. Dogs barked wildly as strange objects appeared in the night sky, not just one but more.
Storm, come here.
The lights moved in a loose formation, shifting overhead. They weren't planes and didn't blink like stars. The object suddenly scattered in different directions before disappearing. What did we witness? A couple watches the night sky when they notice a strange glowing object moving high above. They continue recording the strange object hovering up in the clouds. What would you do if you saw this outside? Confused, they tried to make sense of it. Was it a malfunctioning drone or something more sinister? As the dawn quietly unfolded, an unusual sight captured attention in the sky. It glowed brightly, even in the early light, standing out against the fading darkness. It didn't move like a plane or a drone. It hovered, pulsating with a rhythm. Then, in an instant, it accelerated at an impossible speed, vanishing from sight. As a man was relaxing on his sailboat, enjoying the calm waves, something above caught his eye. High in the sky, a magnificent object moved motionless. It shimmered against the sunlight, almost too perfect to be real. It wasn't a plane or a balloon. It stayed there as if observing. What could it possibly be? A family enjoyed a peaceful evening in their backyard after supper when their daughter suddenly noticed a bright object maneuvering in the sky.
I can't see it.
Dad, it's a UFO.
Right by that cloud now.
Do you see how it's flying?
Yeah.
Dad, oh my God, I can't believe we're in real time watching a UFO.
The mysterious object hovered east of their location at a 45-degree angle. It shifted its shape and color, moving in a way that didn't seem natural. A man sat in his backyard, enjoying his coffee, when something unusual caught his eye in the sky. A massive, jelly bean-shaped object moved silently. It seemed still, but its form twisted as if bending reality. The object instantly resembled a glowing portal before vanishing without a trace. Was it just a trick? A family stepped out toward their gate when a sudden flash of light made them stop and look up.
Där igen. Är det inte här lite gå in i... Jag undrar om de här aliens vill ha lite privacy kanske? Vad tror du är aliens, mamma? De har sin space party.
High above, something flickered, bright and otherworldly. It shifted in color before darting across the sky at an incredible speed.
They're aliens. De har sitt Diddy party. Yup.
They exchanged stunned glances, trying to process what they had just seen. Had they witnessed something genuinely unexplainable? A man walked down the street when an eerie feeling overtook him. He felt as if something was following him, yet he was alone. He stopped and looked up, his breath catching. An unidentified flying object, with its multiple lights, hovered high above, matching his every step. It didn't make a sound, yet its presence felt overwhelming. Was it watching him, or was it just his imagination? Stunned by what he was witnessing, a man filmed the sky, capturing something indescribable in broad daylight. It was too close to be an airplane. The bright daylight offered no cover, yet it remained there, shifting and gliding effortlessly. Was this just advanced technology, or was something more mysterious unfolding before their eyes? People from different countries captured the same terrifying sight.
Pinapasok na tayo ng ano, alien.
आदमी है अब्दुल उसमें
एक तो रोड पे गिरा सीधा
एलियन आ गया
Say all people, oh.
The creature shifted strangely, almost as if it defied gravity. It had no wings, no precise sharp edges, just hovering eerily above. Witnesses shared their footage, and all of them showed the same thing. Why did it keep appearing across the world? Neighbors gathered outside, murmuring in shock. They'd all seen the same thing in the sky.
Yeah.
The object remained suspended above them, glowing and shifting unpredictably. It moved without a sound, stopping and starting in ways no known aircraft can.
I think we should go home.
Whispers spread through the crowd. Was it a drone, a secret aircraft or something? People inside the building watched in shock as they saw an unidentified flying object moving between the structures. Weaving through the structures at incredible speed, it resembled no known aircraft.
Binoculars, it is not blue.
It disappeared behind a building, only to reappear seconds later. What could it be? People stepped onto their balcony for fresh air and music when a massive white light suddenly appeared in the sky. Grabbing their phone, they began filming as the strange light hovered. In the background, a strange sound could be heard, adding to the mystery. What just happened over Curitiba, Brazil? Could this be something beyond our understanding? A man was driving through Naranja, Florida, playing music when something unusual in the sky caught his attention. A fleet of unidentified objects moved in perfect coordination, their patterns too precise to be ordinary drones. Even while driving, he couldn't ignore what he was witnessing. Similar sightings had been reported over New Jersey. Were these advanced drones? Visitors and foreigners near the pyramids witnessed the unexpected, an unknown object in the sky, unlike anything seen before. It moved silently, shifting in ways that didn't match any known aircraft. Some believed it could be an unidentified flying object, while others wondered if it was connected to the ancient mysteries of the pyramids. What was supposed to be another normal day for this couple suddenly became the experience of a lifetime after they looked outside and saw this.
Mine is.
What is that? That is so weird. That's not a plane. That's... I can't believe I'm seeing this right now. What? Hold on, keep filming. Do not stop filming that.
The couple watched the strange aircraft move effortlessly through the clouds, almost as if it wasn't bound by Earth's gravity. A light appeared in the sky over Death Valley, changing colors in a way that left witnesses stunned. Multiple videos showed similar objects hovering and moving strangely, but this one was much closer this time, making its details more visible than ever. With several spotted in the sky, could this be advanced technology, or was something mysterious happening? A man stared in shock as something unexplainable appeared, shifting in and out of view. What you are about to see will surely keep you up tonight.
Here it is, the light turned on. You see that? What the man? Watch, it's gonna start looking like it's dropping something out of it.
The man continued filming the strange bright light in the sky. What could this be? A drone? A plane? Something tells me it's neither.
That's weird, man.
Something strange caught the man's attention outside his house. Multiple unidentified objects moving in a perfect triangular formation. The group of unidentified aerial phenomena hovered and shifted together, staying visible for hours. Their synchronized movements seemed too precise to be random. With so many strange lights and objects in the sky, what was happening over Paterson, New Jersey? This man was just minding his own business, driving down an empty road when suddenly he felt something strange. He decided to pull out his phone to record, only to capture this on film moments later. The video shows the strange orb hovering in the air, defying all laws of physics. A man was casually filming around his residential area when something unexpected appeared in the sky.
See that little dot on the left of the tree? You can see it moving. You can see the tail, that fog is not cloud, or whatever that, it's a tail to it. You see it moving on the left?
The strange object hovered above the rooftops, moving in a way that didn't match any known aircraft. It flickered, shifted, and then did something shocking.
It's like a weird comet. Now it's moving heck of far. I don't know, it was doing a weird thing. I missed the tail end where it was going up and down.
Was this just a drone, or did he capture something truly unexplainable? A man decided to film the sky, capturing something unusual. The man continued filming the strange lights in the sky. Although the footage was unclear, one thing's for sure, some of these lights weren't from the stars. Was this just a trick of the light or something beyond explanation? A passenger riding a plane fresh from takeoff started recording the view outside. Moments later, he caught this on film. He continued recording the strange lights in the sky, making sure that the unidentified flying object was in the frame. Any idea as to what this might be? A mysterious light appeared in the sky over Kuala Lumpur, drawing attention. Onlookers stared in disbelief as the light pulsed, growing brighter and bigger before it suddenly dimmed. Some said it felt magnetic to humans, keeping them wanting to watch more. What could this be? A rare atmospheric phenomenon or advanced technology? A strange sight unfolded in the dark skies over Milton, Delaware. Despite strong winds, mysterious lights appeared. As the man observed intently, the lights seemed to respond. All at once, they faded, as if aware of being watched. The eerie disappearance left only lingering questions. A man sped down an open road, but something above moved just as fast. At first, he thought it was a trick of the light, but the object seemed to be racing with him. His hands tightened on the wheel as it hovered close. Then, without warning, it vanished. Did he witness cutting-edge technology, or was this an encounter with something not of this world?